So I feel like people don't talk much about failed businesses. Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 businesses I have done and I think I have failed at these businesses. Now, I'm just sharing my experience. Also, some of these businesses are really amazing businesses and they work for a couple of people, for so many people. But for me, they just did not work for me. They did not just work for me. And I'm going to share each one of them and also the reason I think that it did not work for me. I have my notebook here. So I'm going to talk about each one of them one by one, from the worst to the least. Number 1. Affiliate marketing. I think that this is a great business. I think that this is a really good way of earning some extra money, and I know there are people out there who are really doing affiliate marketing. If you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's basically where you get a product and you get an affiliate link, and if anyone purchases that product, you get a commission. Now that business did not work for me. I don't know why. Maybe I feel like it needs you to have you need to do a lot of marketing. You need to promote your affiliate links. You need to do a lot to make sure that people find your affiliate links. You have to do pin some of those things, add some of those in your blog, even on the YouTube video. You have to you have to ideally promote that product for it to work. So it's not just a matter of getting a product and then tell people to purchase using your affiliate link. So I think that it's a good business, and I feel like I just didn't have enough time to market those particular products. Yes. So number 2 on the list, I'm going to say blogging. Blogging makes money. I have made some money off blogging. Yes. I have a blog that is monetized with Google AdSense, but I just feel like the money is too little to survive on. And you need a lot of traffic. You need a lot of traffic clicks to be able to make some good amount of money. So your blog has to make some good money when you have a lot of traffic on it. Now, however, with blogging, I've gotten a chance to get writing clients through blogging. I think that is the best way I can earn from. That's why currently I am not really focusing on it, but it's a really good idea. It's just me who failed at it, because when you're blogging, you need to make sure that you blog consistently. You have people always coming on your website every single time for you to make some good money off blogging. Also, in your blogs, you can embed affiliate links and whatsoever, but honestly, I have earned $0 from affiliate links, but at least from blogging, I have earned some money. Yes. So you can try it out. It's really a good way to earn extra money, especially if you're someone who loves writing. You can start a niche blog. Niche blogs really do well. I know someone here who is making a lot of money with niche blogs. Maybe I think my weakness was I did not take it because I monetized my blog when it was my personal portfolio. So I didn't really have a strategy of what type of content to write. So I was basically throwing out content in tech, whatever. But maybe I would rate it as a 5 out of 10 for blogging. Yes, the money is there. You just need to put some heart into it. Me, I did not put heart into it, but it's a good business. I would resume it again when I'm bored. Yes. So number 3, the third business, this one I'm going to give it a 7 out of 8. This is print on demand. This business actually worked for me. It worked, but I just did not have the time. I did not have the time. Now, if you don't know what print on demand is, it's basically designing different products, different artworks, and then you put it on the different print on demand sites. For example, for me, I was using Redbubble, Teespring, and TeePublic. Yes. Now, those are the 3 platforms I was using. However, I got rejected into Match by Amazon, but there's another print on demand platform called Match by Amazon. What happens is you design your artworks, you put them on those sites, and when someone buys them, those guys will ship it, will do the customer care and everything, and then after you'll get some money off your sales, which it's a good business. It's a good business. I remember when I tried it out, I just wanted to check if it would work. And yeah, it worked. I got my first $20. I was so excited. But the thing with print on demand is you need to have so many artworks. You need to be always designing. So I think I also did not have time to always be designing, because the account that gets me money, up to now my store is still up. I get 1 or 2 orders somehow, but like I feel like you need to really sit down and design as many artworks as you can, put them there, and then also you have to do optimizations, titles, etc., all that thing. There are people who do it full time, and that is really amazing, and it's a really good side hustle. That is one of the businesses I would say it's actually a good passive income, because me, even now, I'm no longer designing any artworks at the moment, but still some of my old art pieces get sales, and I think that if you put your heart into it, you can make good money of it. There are people who are living off print on demand. It's a really good businesses. If you're a good designer, you design your things, create your storefront, and put it on those print on demand platforms. So there is actually there is also Spreadshirt. Is it Spreadshirt? But for me, I was using Redbubble, TeePublic, and Teespring. Those 3. It's now Spring, I think. Yeah. However, there is Match by Amazon. For Match by Amazon, you have to apply. So I was rejected once. I did not try again to apply for it. Yeah. But you can try this business out. It's good. It's good. I rate this 7 out of 10. Yeah, because I made some money over it. If I decide, I can resume back to it. Business number 4. This business really made me money, but I had to stop. Social media manager. I was trying a lot of side hustles around 2020, 2021, 2022, pre-COVID and post-COVID. I was really trying a lot of side hustles. And one of the things that I did was to learn. The previous company I worked with, we were trained in social media management and digital marketing. So when I had that idea, so I was doing some research around lockdown and side hustles. You can become a social media manager, right? So I create a gig on Fiverr, and on Fiverr I never get so many gigs, but like if I get, most of them were a social media manager. So I was managing a couple of social media pages, and it was good. I really made some money of it, until what made me just stop was one time I was managing a Facebook page for a school. Mind you guys, I created this page from scratch, from zero. Yeah, from zero. So I was the only admin. However, when I created that page, I was asking one of the directors, please, you need to add someone to be an extra admin. So I would send the invite to invite another admin. No one was accepting the request. No one was accepting the request. So I grew this page to a good amount of followers. Mind you, I am still the only admin for about a year. Yes, I think for about a year, I was managing for these guys, their Facebook page. And I kept saying, please, another person should join me to be an admin, because I cannot be an admin on a Facebook page on my own. The Holy Spirit was speaking to me. Those guys are not listening. Again, they give me the emails. I send the invites. No one is accepting the invites. Guys, someone hacked the Facebook page. Someone hacked the Facebook page. Yeah. And I had grown the following organically from scratch. That was paining me. I tried my best to recover the page. I told these guys, this page has been hacked and there is no admin that can help get my account back. Now, me, I'm thinking, oh, they're going to be like, oh, let's try to figure out things, blah, 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 blah. You guys, the thing backfired on me. How could I? It was emotional damage. Those guys pinned me for that incident. I almost paid someone to get the page back, but then I was like, I told you guys, I don't know how many times we need extra admins for this page. Even if they're not posting, I can still do the hard work, but like in case such a thing happens, the other person can help. We can use the other person's account to help get back the page. So the emotional stress I went through during that saga made me hate it. However, it's a good business. And also I learned from it, authentication, and anything can happen. Like someone can just hack your Facebook page anytime. I never managed to get the page back, but that was the last time I said I'm gonna manage someone's page. However, people still reach out to me, one or two, to manage social media pages, but I feel like I no longer have the heart of doing it because of that experience. But it's a good business. You can specialize in it, and if you have one or two, three clientele that are paying you monthly, that is actually a good deal for you to survive on. So you can try that out. It might work for you, but for me, that emotional stress lives rent-free in my head. It makes me fear. So I rather manage my own social media or for my businesses, but I don't want to manage for someone else. Yeah, unfortunately. Then the fifth business is chicken farming. You guys are gonna look at me like, oh, are you a farmer? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I tried chicken farming. So I buy a couple of chicken from Amuro district. And by the way, I got a lot of motivation when I was starting. My auntie was like, yeah, we can help you, blah, 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 blah. Now, I trust them. I also trust my grandfather because he has been a farmer for the longest time possible. He had cows. Up to now, he has goats, sheep, chicken, ducks. Like, he's been there. But he's now old. So now my grandfather offered me his old chicken house because now he has a few chicken, but he really used to do commercial chicken farming. He retired, yeah? So he gave me this big chicken house, and he's like, you revamp it in the village. So we redo the roofing and we add a few things, and then I buy a few chicken. So because I was skeptical, I just said, you know what, let me first buy 10. So I buy 10 females, and then I buy a cock, one, because my granddad had cocks. So what are they called? They're like this mixed breed type of cocks. Yes. So a few months later, they're expanding. The hens are laying eggs. Some of them are now hatching, Oh, it was so good. So the goal was, by the way, for the breed, these were local chicken, except for the males that were basically how do they call them? Croilers or something. They're like mixed breed. So the females were laying eggs, they were hatching. Oh, it was good. Before I knew it, I now have 30 plus chicken. 30 plus, and they're expanding. And fast forward, they are really becoming a lot, to a point whereby I had to now start buying extra feeds. Mind you, at this point, I was just spending very little money on the feeds. Very little. So I had to now start buying extra feeds because they were free range. So at a point in time, I think I had around 40 something chicken. Someone started stealing, and they called me, hey, some of the chickens are lost. I'm like, oh. So to save that stress, I instructed my cousin, who was my manager. I told him, any chicken that you feel like needs to be sold, we can start selling at this point. Especially the cocks, we don't need a lot of them. So from the babies, we sell them off. So we sold a couple of them. I think remained about 20 something. We remained with the females. So the males, we were just selling them. But also there are some people that were buying the females for rearing, right? So I was left with about 25-ish, if I remember. But then also some of them were mothers. They had chicks. These chicken were really doing great. They would hatch everything. A chicken that would hatch all its eggs. That's a good breed, yeah? So fast forward, we are now left with the mothers. And some of them have babies. Some of them are hatching. Tell me why. Out of nowhere, a random disease decides to attack chicken in the entire village. But what helped me was, so when my auntie noticed that some of the neighbors, their chicken are falling sick, she locked mine in. She was like, we need to buy feeds for this. I was like, when the disease come for them. Now that's the disadvantage of free range. Yeah, because my chicken were basically free range, but like we had a place where we would still give them food, where they would feed and all that, but most times they're free range. And she was like, yeah, the ones that are remaining can't be sold because most of them are mothers. And lo and behold, a few weeks later, all of them dead. All the chicken fell sick. Even after I was advised to buy the vaccination, we bought the vaccination, but still they died. All of them. All of them. All of them. Guys, I have never healed. So I feel like if you tell me to start a chicken business, that hurt. So I thought I was being hurt. Someone had 1,000 chickens. Guys, mine were only 25, the ones that died plus the babies, maybe, because each of them were hatching up between 10 to 15 chicks. So if we count the chicks as well, they could be maybe like 50 something. All of them died. And then every time I see a chicken farmer, I admire them. I feel like for me to resume a chicken business, I need to go and study chicken farming. But after that, no, I prefer goats. So these are the 5 businesses I have done, and I feel like I have failed at them. However, you can try it out. I'm not discouraging you. They just did not work for me. You can try them out. I know successful people are doing digital marketing, affiliate marketing. I know people who are living a life of blogging. I know people who are living a life on print on demand. I know you can check out a guy on YouTube called Detour Shirts. I used to watch his tutorials. He really inspired me to start doing print on demand. He's good. And yes, follow his tips. You can succeed at print on demand. I just didn't have the time, unfortunately. There are people doing good, making a lot of money off being social media managers. There's money there. I won't lie, I made money being a social media manager. I had like 5-6 clients. Like imagine they're paying you monthly. You just have to charge them a specific amount per month, and you have specific posts that you're gonna be scheduling for them and all that, responding to comments. It's fun. Chicken farming, will I try it again? I really don't know. But yeah, those are the 5 businesses that I failed in. So let me know in the comments, which business did you try and then you failed? And then if you're someone doing these businesses I listed, how are you doing? Please tell us, what are the tricks, like for the challenges I mentioned? What are the things you're doing to make sure that everything is afloat? Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.